You are now watching Numbers Don't Lie with your host, the real KP, Tight Work, and Sweets 99.
Yo, what's going on, fellas? It's your boy, The Bus, and we back in the building once again with Numbers Don't Lie. And y'all know I don't do these shows alone, so I got my two homies with me. Yo, Tight, what's going on, dog?
I'm here, man. I'm good. What's up?
Ain't nothing, man. Just
talk about these numbers.
Yeah, talk about these numbers. Sweets 99. What's up? What's happening?
Yo, what up, man? Back up in this thing. I'm ready.
Yeah, we are ready, man. And you know, I forgot the slogan, but y'all know, kids lie, people in politics lie. Matty Ice still lying, even though he ain't in Blueprint or DML no more. And T-Pain had be lying too, talking about he's selling houses. I don't believe that one bit, but I know KB sell houses. He's a realtor. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, man. Hey, let's not hold this information back, man. And one aspect of DML that I think we're gonna enjoy is what I like. I think defenses win games, man. So let's dive into the top 5 defenses of the DML. As you see who's on top, those Cowboys, and we got Tight working them Dolphins, and we got a surprise team coming in number 3 with Marizzi with them Saints. And then we got the Browns and the Packers, man. What do y'all think about this top 5, and especially that number 1 team that's sitting up there? I'm not gonna open up them can of worms, but y'all can elaborate on that.
Hey, man, he's been balling for the last couple seasons, man. And then we got them X Factors and superstars out there running around making plays, man. It's easy, and
it's a lot of them on that Dallas team, man. And
yeah,
I don't know about y'all, but I mean, the screen shows DeMarcus Lawrence, man. But the one guy that kind of stands out to me is, of course, Jalen Smith. And last time I looked, I think the guy has like 20 interceptions. So
yeah, he created a new position, man. He's not a middle linebacker no more. He's a middle safety.
Yeah, middle safety, and he lurks.
Yeah, man. Anytime you can get a guy good enough to just run around in the middle of the field and hold triangle, and the ball just warp to him. I mean, what, 20 interceptions?
Yeah, 20.
That's a lot of guys ain't throwing 20 touchdowns in a year, so he got 20 picks.
Yeah,
that means he's able to run around, and I'm just saying, he's able to run around and do his thing, man. And them, like you said, them X Factors, man, they play a big role in everything. In the places where he's not, they able to jump up and beat your players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you look at the whole list in total, man, it really comes down to these teams have probably the most X Factors out of all the other teams in the league. So
yeah,
I say X Factors, but I mean superstars too.
Right.
So, you know, they producing, they holding it down, they getting more and more every year. So, you know, I don't see this list changing too much, man. The more you have, the better your team is.
Right. And then when you look at the Dallas Cowboys, man, I'm looking at, they've only allowed 178 points a game, just like the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? So even going back to Jalen Smith, when we talk about he has 20 interceptions, the team as a whole has 48. So
yeah,
that's a great accomplishment by, you know, what you call them, Tight, a linebacker safety.
Yeah, middle safety.
Yeah, middle safety. So,
but yeah, since I see my boys up there, I got to talk about it. EA programmed the game right for one. I can't go on no shade, because when you come to Miami, your team get tired. That's the only reason our defense looking good right now, because everybody tired when they come down there to Miami.
Yeah, well, you right behind the other team, man. So, but now looking at these 5, the team that really surprised me is the Saints, man. I mean, he's 10-5 at the moment. So I'm guessing this defense is really what's helping him get over the hump and grab some of these wins.
Sweets played him.
I can tell you that all about it, man. Cameron Jordan. It sums it up. Well, you got Cameron Jordan, and he's automatic rush. So
automatic.
He gets to fall back into the 10, 15 yards downfield and go play middle of the field with his linebackers. And then behind Cameron Jordan, which makes it even better, is to have, 2 superstar corners in I think it's Eli Apple and Marcus Lattimore. Okay. So you in both of those levels of the field, and you got an automatic rush because he don't be blocked for some reason. He is like when other guys even dipped a little bit, and you've seen Khalil Mack's numbers dip a little bit in one season or so, but Cameron Jordan's been there consistently. And man, he gets off blocks, he makes sacks, and it's tough. So when you got stuff like that, plus you got a couple shut down corners, man. So it helps. It definitely helps.
Right. And then when you mentioned Cameron Jordan, I think he has 37 sacks. So just him alone.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
about 6 against me. So yeah,
really?
I definitely know.
So you contributed to that 37, huh?
I definitely contributed. When I tell you that you hit the double team and he run past the double team, or you just roll out away from him, he's still coming. At some point, sometimes what he does, he'll shift his line over towards Cameron Jordan's side. So Cameron Jordan's 1-on-1, whoever you got over there.
Gotcha.
And he just goes right past him. So
write that down.
You almost got a scheme for him, man. Yeah. Well, that ain't no big secret, man. I'm sure anybody who's played him has seen him shift that line over, so who's coming off the edge.
Yeah, I think he got upset that his division was last amongst all the other divisions, and shoot, look right outside the top 5, we got the Falcons there too. So it's 2 teams in that division that's playing real good defense this year.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
And we mentioned the defense because I think the defense was really helping him, because when you look at his offense, as far as total yards, he's almost he's real low in regards to 32 teams. So big shout out to the Saints defense for allowing him to be 10-5 right now. But like I said, where there's one good defense, then you also have to have a good offense as well. So that's when we come in and then we look at the top 5 offenses that's in the DML. And I'm not surprised to see this one team that's number 1, because dude has a hell of a backfield with Tony Pollard and Highsmith back there. But what do you guys think about the Packers being the number 1 offense as far as out of the 32 teams?
Well, he's undefeated for a reason. He got a top 5 defense, and then he got the number 1 offense. But he does have the best O-line in the league right now with 2 studs at running back.
Right.
So he's just running the ball, playing good defense. But he's been working on his rookie quarterback, and he getting all day to throw the ball with that great wall of cheddar in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I tell you the truth. You look at the fact that he's starting a rookie quarterback and go, man, how in the hell is he putting up these numbers? But I tell you, you could probably pick up any bum off the street, and if he's sitting behind a stone wall, he should be able to ball and do whatever.
Yeah.
So
and with his user skills, then he can make somebody that's a bum even better. So
right.
Yeah. He definitely did the thing, man. He got it. Now I'll tell you, I say straight out, I think that some of these old linemen he got as a gift. I know he don't like to hear it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Hey, you don't have to give up nothing for him, and you got monsters. It's pretty nice, but I definitely think he's got the best team, man, and he's put together. Like he'll tell you himself, probably the best O-line that DML's ever seen. As far as names wise, we'll go back a couple of Maddens ago by some creative players, but he's definitely got one of the best offenses, man.
Yeah, he done KY jellied and lubed up a couple people for that team, but
it don't hurt to have some of the best running backs and a couple of superstar receivers either. It don't hurt at all.
Yeah, one came in a trade, then the other one came in a draft day trade, pretty much. I'm saying, traded to get that pick to get him.
Yep.
And but he's playing though. The Packers is deserving. They balling.
Yeah.
But it's coming up to playoff times. We'll see if that number 1 offense and top 5 defense can keep it rolling. Because like on this list, we got 2 teams in the NFC, the NFC West that's coming for him. So it's gonna be interesting, man.
Yeah. Got the Texans, Cardinals, 49ers. Jets is a surprise team for me. I for some reason I didn't expect to see the Jets here, but they are here, and then that's your boy Schemer. And
Hey, if you take a look at his O line, man,
though, man.
you take a look at his O line, you'd never think he'd be on this list, man. His O line is not a great one, but he's got names.
Players.
He's got names. Skill players are nice. He built a nice running back up, and them receivers, man. He got probably, arguably one of the better receivers
cores in the league.
In the league. So.
And Marsh, he drafted Marsh and been working on him since he got him.
I remember when he drafted Marsh.
He's a good quarterback now, man. I'm not surprised to see Schema. Schema always, he's an offensive minded, as he would say, quote unquote. he put some stuff together, but the difference this year is that he's running the ball.
Yeah.
Because he always put it in the air, but this year he rushed for 1,800 yards. Right. I think that's the most ever. He got a 1,500-yard running back. You know what I'm saying? So he's not.
What's the name? Wendell Oliver.
Like yep. Another drafted guy.
Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to figure out is how many practice squad players are contributed to this top 5 offense. Because I'm sure it got to be quite a bit.
Hey, and you got Julio.
I think he just snagged like 3 last week. I don't know the team, but he snagged like 3 of them.
Hey. But like I said, when you look at Julio, Mike Thomas, and what was the tight end he got?
Robbie Anderson.
Oh yeah, let's not forget about Anderson.
Robbie Anderson, and he got Hodges, the fast tight end.
No, he just got somebody
he picked up Zach Ertz.
There it is.
Zach Ertz.
There it is. Yeah. He got the greatest.
I forgot about him.
When in doubt, he will throw that one to Hurts, boy. To Ertz.
I mean, but it don't matter. We all know who winning that. We all know who winning that division.
You don't need no line for that, man. You just throw it up, hand it off.
Hey, and let's not skip over these Texans, man. Every year, he's putting up numbers. He's got Deshaun Watson looking like the second coming of whoever name your best quarterback. It don't even matter. He balls every year.
In the MVP race, it was Pollard, Mack, and whoever. All of a sudden, Deshaun Watson just pops up at number 2. And I'm like, God dang.
Hey. Well, not only is he passing, he's able to run too.
Yeah.
So I've seen a couple of games where he's been running for 100 yards or running for 80 or so. So, he's extending plays. He's getting more first downs so he can run more plays on offense. And he's dominating with that team and that offense, man.
He got a new head coach came in this year, and it took them a while to get it together, running that spread, but. I think he done found something, man.
Hey, that touch pass has been a killer for him. I've seen him run a lot this year, boy. When I tell you, I've seen him running and get yards every game, every play. Hey, that touch pass is a piece. Reports? Man, all you got to do is watch a game. I'm giving out whatever I see. I don't care what nobody say. I don't play him.
Tell him how to slow it down, man.
I don't know how to slow it down. Look, I ain't that good now. I just said I know I see it.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Ty.
Nah, because I know some cats hit me up like, how do you stop that? I'm like, man, when you find out, you let me know.
Hey, well, once y'all figure out how to stop that, y'all let me know too. Even though I don't play them, but I can't even stop a running nose right now. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hey, that was the top 5 offenses, and earlier we saw the top 5 defenses. So y'all know what we about to stroll into. One of the favorite parts of the show. I know I like it. Sweets like it. Tight Fry like it too. And this is why you suck, man. So I can't explain why everybody be sucking, but we got a couple things that we gonna look at, which may help you get off of this segment. And we're gonna talk about the points per game with offense and defense. And at the top of this list are those Minnesota Vikings, man. And that's our homeboy Randy. But hey, man, this is why you suck, dog. You know what I'm saying? you giving up 522 points on defense. You're giving up 37 points a game, and you're only scoring 19.9. I mean, numbers don't lie. We can do the math. It don't add up. It doesn't add up to a W. So when you got the Vikings there, you got the Titans, the Bengals, Bills, Patriots. I mean, I don't know what to say to get y'all guys off this list, but y'all need to start paying attention. As Solomon Kane would say, all this right here is just shit water. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna let y'all elaborate on this a little bit. How can these guys get off this list? some of these guys on the list all the time. Y'all don't have answers.
Hey, this is not my favorite segment. You know what I mean? Because you got to be honest and you know what I'm saying. Tell dudes the truth. Look, sometimes I know numbers don't lie. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, man. But man,
hold on, man. Let me talk about this, bro. The Patriots,
man,
bro. Why
you
do my team like this, bro? Why you got to do my team like this? Come on, Tone. Let me tell you, this is why you suck, Tone. You're giving up too many points. You ain't scoring no points. Hey, my Patriots should never be on this list. I'm so sick. I'm tired of seeing it, man. We might have to come back and get them next match because I can't go through this again.
Hey, Tone
probably don't even in my division. That's bad.
Tone probably don't even know who on his team.
He should know. I be in his DM telling me to trade him every time, but he don't never respond to me. Oh man, I hate to see Titans on this, man. I thought I would, if you would have bet me that one of them people got better, so they wouldn't be on this list, I would say the Titans. But here he is on this list, man. I think he made some bad moves in the first couple seasons with some, not re-signing Derrick Henry, not really making parts of this defense better.
Not trade for me.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, it could possibly be not a few trades he could have made that he should have, but I hate to see the Titans be very good in real life right now, making the playoffs, and then in Madden they just trash. I know they got to hit him in the fields a certain type of way when you see that. So I need you to get better, Solomon.
Well,
do better, bro. Do better.
Well,
you gotta get out this
one team on here that I'm not surprised seeing. That's the Bengals. When he traded for John Gruden, I knew he was going to end up on this list. Gruden hasn't won more than 5 games this whole cycle.
Well, he got five. He got five wins right now, so he might break that.
He might, and then he getting rid of him. Yeah, he said he was on the block and he was out the door at the end of the season. So, but everywhere he went, the team has got worse.
Yeah. I thought Schema had Gruden. Didn't he make the playoffs with Gruden?
No, Schema didn't make no playoffs with Gruden.
Wow. But he gave up a pick for him.
And then
and the Raiders had him. They didn't make it either.
Yeah. Wow.
So if Gruden comes to your team, we expect that team not to make the playoffs.
Yeah. Schema had Gruden, didn't miss the playoffs, then got a new coach, went to the playoffs, had a couple Pro Bowlers, and then traded him away. And now he might get in this year. He's right there on the borderline. So hey, let Gruden retire, man. Go back to NFL Network or something. Because when you get him,
take that big contract with. Oh, definitely, man. But I guess for me, I was kind of surprised to see the Vikings on there as well, giving up that many points. But hey, let's move on to the next.
My ass down.
Next part of This Is Why You Suck, and this is probably an element of the game that people really don't pay attention to. But honestly, I think it's really important, and that's the third down percentage, man. I feel like if you can have a high third down percentage, you have at least a chance to win these games. As you're looking at the screen, you see the Vikings with 29%, Titans with 32%, those little kitty cats with 32%. Then you got the Giants. But then when you look at the teams that's winning, they're over like 45 and 50%. So maybe you guys need to start working on, completing those third downs or getting in short yardage third downs to get this percentage up. And it may allow you to get off of this segment. This is why you suck. I don't know.
I got to come at Randy right now, man. He's my boy and everything, and we cool. But bruh, 32 out of 109. Yeah. That's 29%. That's terrible. That's terrible, bruh. If you spend half the amount of time you do trolling H-Bo and getting called a cracker by the Lions, get your ass off this list. This don't make no sense, bro. 29%? Come on now. I'm gonna need you to step your game up, Randy. I didn't seen you play better, so hey, let's go. Come on now.
Yeah, I think this is a very important element of of the Madden game, man. And even in the NFL, man, the third down percentage is crucial. Like, stay out of like 3rd and 18s and 3rd and 20s. Hey, get in like 3rd and 5, 3rd and 1, and you have a better chance of winning the game and possibly getting off this list. You know what I'm saying? So, Ty, you got anything say about these third down percentages, man, or you cool with it?
Man, I just noticed that 2 of the teams on here, 1 and 3 is from the NFC North. Is that a byproduct of the Packers and the Bears, or are they like really that bad? You know what I mean? Because
I think they bad. I think it would probably be the same way. Well, we all know the Lions. He just horrible, and yeah, he beat me last week. That was his Super Bowl. But we over that. But he has not won anything ever. So I don't think it's a product of what division he's in. I think it's just the team. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just him. And like Sweet said, the Vikings with 29%, man, you got to do better than that.
Oh yeah. That because they go for touchdowns.
Yeah, they go for
first down and then don't get it. But yeah, we played the Vikings. The Lions. The Vikings almost should have beat us. They shut us down. I don't know. But he didn't convert many third downs.
Yeah.
It didn't do nothing. But the Lions, that game, I think I was up 28-0 in the first quarter, and then we just cruised the rest of the way. And I don't know. I think it's his GM skills, so the team isn't good.
Right. Well, we're gonna see if they're gonna, listen to, our advice and try to get these percentages up, man. But let's move away from this is why you suck, and let's focus on the high stakes that everybody's building for. And once high stakes comes, we got a new rule called the matchup rule. And Tight Work, Sweets, I'm gonna let you guys elaborate on this, man, and give these guys some information about the matchup rule and what is it gonna mean when high stakes comes.
Go ahead, Sweets, you got it. Oh, well, I guess I got it.
Yeah.
Hey, well, we strive here to sell what we see on Sundays,
right,
and Saturdays to, a certain extent of. So the game lets you get away with things that you shouldn't get away with. Linebackers covering slot receivers. Cover receivers, period.
Right.
Like, I know there's an outlier. Every once in a while, you might get a linebacker that made a good play and covered the receiver. But if you run a route 10 times against that linebacker, no matter how good he is, he's going to get beat 8 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we draft and try to build our teams, and we don't want to eliminate some people, make you think about building your whole defense and not just parts of it.
Right.
So the matchup rule come in as if you see 2 running backs, 1 tight end on the field, you can't be in quarters. Or vice versa. If you got 3 to 4 receivers on the field, you can't be in 3-4 odd or 4-3 base. So you got to match up personnel for personnel.
Right. So basically what you're saying is, if a team comes out in 3 wide receiver sets, you don't expect to see a team come out in their base defense of a 4-3 or a 3-4.
No, sir. You got to put your slot corner out there. If your slot corner is weak, that's bad GM skills on you.
Right. Which means if you see those 3 wide receivers out there, you have to at least come out in a nickel package, nickel defense. Yeah. Which means now, I like it because it's gonna enforce people to look back at their draft boards and be like, oh, do I get this linebacker for this 3-4 that I used to be able to run against everything, or do I have to get this cornerback where once the team goes to 3 wides, I got to come out in a nickel or higher.
Right.
So I like the rule. I think it's gonna really impact high stakes, and just like y'all know the rules coming. So as we always say, it's up to you when you start implementing this rule in your defense. Me?
Hold on. Y'all still hear me yet? I'm still here?
Yeah.
Hold on, man. My bad. Y'all lost me for a second. Let me just speak on the rule real quick. I don't think I mean, yeah, we got to make it a rule and all that stuff, but for me, it's common sense. If I come out in 5 wide, what the hell you going to be doing in 3-4? You ever see that on Sunday? Have you ever seen a team come out in 3-4 or 4-3 against 5 wide? Yeah. Now, I get it. You know, the new thing for it is, hey, if you can beat it or blah, blah, blah. But I mean, really, it's taking advantage of the AI. You know, the AI doesn't respond to certain things. That's why you run certain things. Right. But let's be real about it. If I come out in 5 wide and you sitting in 3-4, ain't no way in the world you should be able to guard anything I do if I get the ball out like I'm supposed to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm in 3 wide receivers, 4 wide receivers, and I'm blocking you up. If you figured out a way to beat every coverage or every offense to come out with you, then I mean, come on, like you figured out a way to beat the game. But that's not real sim football. To me, it's not. Now, this is my interpretation of it.
I agree.
Yeah, that's what we're striving to get to.
Ain't no way in the world if I'm gonna use Expert as an example on this one because I know he like to do what he like to do, and that's cool. But if I come out with Christian Kirk and he lined up against Leighton Vander Esch, ain't no way in hell he should be able to guard my streak or any other route I run. But we know it's Madden. We know it's not perfect, and things happen. But the same thing for the Detroit Lions, the same thing for any other team. You match up by personnel.
Right. Yeah.
And that's the way the game has always been played. So I think this is a dumb rule, and I'm not saying dumb rule because I hate it. I'm saying it's dumb because it's common sense to me. When I see you come out in 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen, I'm coming out with 3 corners because I want to match up and I want to play the man-on-man best scheme against the best scheme. I don't want to come out in 4-6 defense and you out in shotgun the whole game and I'm like, shit, I can stop him because I'm blitzing you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't matching up.
Right. So basically what you're saying is, just to wrap it up, you're really saying that we shouldn't have to implement a rule like this if people play with common sense, really. But we do.
That's
because
my
we don't.
opinion. Yes, I say common. This is common sense.
Yeah.
But if I'm trying to get you with some tournament shit, I seen like shoot, man. I can hold you down in 5-2 the whole game.
Right.
Like, man, this is no way in the world this should be working.
Yeah,
right.
We play in the league to get away from that.
Right. So you have to implement stuff like that to exclude those type of tactics that people may see in other forms of the game. You know what I'm saying? So I think the rule is gonna be excellent, and it adds that new dimension to high stakes like we always look forward to. Like last year it was the
playbooks.
Yeah, it was the playbook. Then we had the one hot route rule. So it's y'all know we always adding something new to high stakes, and this is gonna be it. And like we always say, we're gonna enforce it. But hey, it's up to you when you want to start implementing this with your defense. If you want to wait till high stakes, that's on you. But when you get that hefty penalty and you drop down and you pick instead of picking 5 or 6 once the high stakes is over and you picking 31, don't get mad at us or me because you have time to adjust.
I think the rule, or I think what we're doing is for me, it's a great thing. It's normal to me because this is what I do anyway.
Right.
But I think it takes a heavy reliance off of AI and AI movement and trying to figure out like scheme to the AI and more important and puts more importance on stick skills.
Right.
If your linebacker, if you using a linebacker and all you doing is running straight back, well, you know what I mean. I should be able to run right at you. Or if you running straight towards the line, I should be able to throw over your head. It's just, it's a chess move. And you know what I'm saying? We're not playing chess against the computer. We're playing chess against each other when we line up. Right. So I think it evens the playing field and it makes you, your stick skills should come out nice. If you picking the ball off all season long, you're going to be picking the ball off again. So, hey, I don't, I like it. So it is what it is with me.
Yeah. So, it's coming, man. So, and I think we're gonna elaborate, and then we're gonna condense it to where we can get it on the website and it's there for people to see. There's probably still some things that we're gonna have to work out because I think we mentioned one time before, like if you are, on your like 1 yard line, like at the end of the game, and you come out in like 2 wide receivers, I should be able to come out in the quarter because I know you got to pass and it's late in the game. You know what I'm saying? So just look for this matchup rule to be elaborated on, and we'll get it out there for you guys to read on the website. Now, that's it for that. And y'all know we in week 17, so we pushing towards the playoffs. So as of week 15, man, this is how the playoffs look. It's probably changed a little bit by now, but I think this is pretty much a replication of what the playoffs could possibly look like. 1 and 2 seeds is locked. I know for the NFC. You know what I'm saying? The AFC, it could be open. I'm not sure, but if the playoffs started like after week 15, this is what it would look like. You know, Cards would be going up against the Niners. I'm barely breathing going up against the Saints. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got the Dolphins and the Jets, Steelers and the Chiefs. So these, if it did start it, these are some great matchups, man. So I know everybody's excited to get to the playoffs, man, get to the off season. So what do you guys think? I mean,
well, as of right now, the 49ers has a better record than the Saints.
Okay.
And it will put them in the 3rd seed. And the Saints will be the 4th seed, and I'll be the 5th. So it's right around the same. But I think the 49ers has just beat the Saints, so they will put them a little higher than them anyway. So these are the teams pretty much. You know, I think the last wild card seed is the only thing that's kind of up in the air. And you know, some teams need to step it up if they want to make it in. The Bears, man, they got to get back on their grind. It's got one more week.
Hey, man, the Bears is on the show, man. Just say Buck. You need to step it up.
Bus, you step your ass up. What the hell going on, man? But I like the matchups. I think the matchups are kind of the same what we've been seeing as far as, you know, users.
Playoffs,
maybe the outliers, the Eagles, every now and then, and maybe under. But
teams on here that we don't see, that we never see.
I like the competition out the NFC South, though, boy. It seems like they got a new representative every year, huh?
Yeah. And the crazy part is the Falcons are coming on at the end of the season. So I expect, and I'm gonna put the pressure on them because Chris Murray be putting the pressure on me when I be winning and stuff. So I'm gonna put the pressure on them. I expect the Falcons to win this division next year. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
Y'all can go back and listen to this show. I expect the Falcons to win this division next year. That's just me.
My thing is, I'm surprised to see Scheme up here 2 years in a row. After Gruden.
Yeah, hey, I'm telling you,
after Gruden,
the playbook. It's the playbook.
Hey, and the Saints changed up his playbook. He got a new coach this past season, and now look at him. Now he's competing to go to the playoffs.
Right.
You know what I mean? But who y'all got? What's the Super Bowl? What y'all got with these teams after the playoffs started today? And these was the teams in. Who do y'all got?
I ain't gonna even call it. I can't even call it.
Man, you know, it's hard to stop the Packers because he's got the best team in the league, and you know, I see Addy and Bruce are back up there too. I probably got in the Super Bowl. I probably say Dolphins and Packers right now. You know, I see the Dolphins making it through everybody because, you know, he gonna give you the humble and modesty, like, oh, I'm just trash, but we all know them Dolphins is loaded.
Yeah.
So
hey, I've lost to Bruce. Last year I lost to Addy in the playoffs. I haven't lost to Schemer since season 1. You know, Chris Murray, but I'm with you on that prediction, man. I think I'm gonna put my best foot forward this season and go for it. We all in. We going.
I'm not
Miami
giving
to the Super Bowl.
It is what it is. That's my prediction. It is what it
Cardinals is coming, man. We got to get over them hurdles of injuries all the damn time. But we coming, man. I expect at least to be, you know, shit. I'm gonna try to make it to that Final Four because I've been there a few times. But man, it's gonna be hard to unseat these super Cowboys and these super Packers with all them damn superstars they got. So we coming though.
Nah, I'm changing mine. I think Expert gonna upset them, bro, in championship game.
Oh, okay.
I think this might be the year of the Expert.
We'll see.
Hey,
But I guess we'll end on that note. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's the playoff pictures, man. And this was another episode of Numbers Don't Lie. Y'all know who lie. Ain't no need for me to say it again. But I want to thank Tight Work for jumping on, my man. Myron 99 for jumping on. And
hey man, you can't call me Myron 99. You just lost to them damn lines. You could have cut it out. Or maybe go call the teddy bear on you, whatever you call it.
Well, anyway, man, what up?
I guess no. Let's go. Let's get up out of here.
But yeah, hey, that's Numbers Don't Lie, man. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, let's get ready for these playoffs, man. We leading up into high stakes. It seems far away, but you better start getting that team right because it's gonna be here before you know it. On that note, we out.